Be Wealthy and Smart, episode 1636.
Step into a world of wealth and financial freedom without budgets, boredom, or bosses on Be Wealthy and Smart. And now, here's your host, Linda P. Jones.
Welcome to Be Wealthy and Smart. I'm Linda P. Jones, America's Wealth Mentor, empowering women and men worldwide to financial freedom. On today's show, we're going to talk about why home sellers are rushing to relist properties. It's time for the spring housing market, and there are signs of optimism, at least among sellers. Some who gave up last year are jumping back in. According to Redfin, a real estate brokerage, nearly 45,000 homes that were delisted last year were relisted for sale in January. That's the highest January figure since Redfin began tracking this metric a decade ago and represents a record 3.6% of homes that were on the market in January. Redfin reported a number of sellers pulling their homes off the market last September. Close to 85,000 sellers delisted, up from 28% from September in 2024. Higher mortgage rates last year, still high home prices, and growing uncertainty in the economy sidelined buyers last fall, taking sellers out of the driver's seat where they had been in the years during and just after the pandemic. Ashley Rummage, a real estate agent in Raleigh, North Carolina, in response to CNBC's fourth quarter housing market survey, said in December that more sellers were being asked for concessions and some just refused. Rummage said, "A lot of sellers I've encountered and worked with have just thrown their hands up in the air and said, if we can't get what we want for our house right now or what we think it's worth, then we're going to go ahead and take it off the market and try again, maybe in the spring." The overall inventory of homes for sale nationally is higher than it was a year ago, but the gains are plateauing according to Realtor.com. Active listings were up 7.9% in February year over year, but that number has been shrinking for 9 straight months. Listings are still down 17% from 2019, pre-pandemic. Danielle Hale, chief economist at Realtor.com, said inventory has improved for more than 2 years, but the momentum has faltered in recent months. Supply gains have been concentrated in the South and West and skewed toward home prices below $500,000. While the Northeast and Midwest have seen growth, they remain significantly undersupplied. With rates now hovering near 4-year lows, Hale said, a key question is whether this thaw spurs more buyers or more sellers. Mortgage rates have climbed slightly higher in recent days due to the ongoing war with Iran and renewed fears over inflation. So we have relistings at the highest number in January since Redfin began tracking it a decade ago. Active listings are up 7.9% in January year over year, but that number has been shrinking for 9 straight months, and listings are still down 17% from 2019, which was pre-pandemic. A lot of the housing market depends on what interest rates do. If interest rates decline, we should see housing prices rise and more buyers come into the market. If rates stay where they are, we'll probably still see the same frustration between sellers not getting the price that they want and buyers not having enough to afford the property. According to the CME FedWatch tool, there's a 99% chance that the Fed will ease at the March 18th Fed meeting. So we'll see what the Fed decides and report back to you as the story unfolds. If you haven't yet subscribed to Be Wealthy and Smart, hit the subscribe button and you'll be notified as soon as new podcasts are available. And all of my podcasts are on my website at lindapjones.com/podcasts. And while you're there, sign up for my weekly newsletter for more wealth tips for your financial freedom. That's all for today. Until next time, live the good life and be wealthy and smart.
Thank you for listening to Be Wealthy and Smart with Linda P. Jones. Share the wealth and tell your family and friends about the show. Check out our website, blog, and social media for more riches at www.bewealthyandsmart.com.